Hi, it's Caitlin and I have a delightful new collection for you from Bluebird Lacquer. I want to say a big thank you to Bluebird Lacquer for generously sponsoring this video. All opinions are my own. This is the Rainbow Sprinkles collection just in time for Pride and summer, and these all feature jelly bases with very, very holographic bar glitter. These will be available on June 20th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time in the Bluebird Lacquer shop, which I will link down below in the description. These are going to be just $11 US each, and they will begin shipping immediately. I had so much fun with this collection, and I will note that genuinely these are incredibly holographic, and I feel like my videos didn't fully do the holo justice. Like, it was like so much holo, my camera wasn't capturing it, but these are just so much fun and they're still fun to look at. You can still see the holo, but like it's just a little more present than my camera could even pick up. So let's get into it. I am just gonna say right now that there's a lot of noise going on outside around me as I try to record this, but it's such a beautiful day. I don't want to be inside after being in an office all day. So let's start with Lookin' Fine Apple. Now this one is a delectable yellow jelly packed with holo bar glitters. This polish is absolutely delicious. It's so much fun. It's so squishy, and the holo bar glitter is really, really holographic. I mentioned at the outset of my video, I don't know if my video really captured how holographic these polishes are, but trust me, they're very, very hollow. The bar glitter is really fun. And here I did 3 coats on my index, 2 on my middle. And I am going to recommend a glitter grabber top coat and then a quick dry top coat for these, because the glitter is textured, and I just think when it comes to jellies, especially jellies like these with glitter in them, you want a super juicy, glossy finish, and you're going to achieve that when you use the glitter grabber plus your quick dry top coat, as I'm doing here. In terms of removal, it's going to be the same for all of these. They're not the most difficult to remove because bar glitters are much smaller and lighter than, say, a hex glitter or a star-shaped glitter, but they might require a tiny bit more scrubbing. But truly, they're not actually that difficult to remove. So if glitter typically scares you, I think this is a good way to dip your toes in without really having to invest too much time with removal. But you still get that holographic punch. And here, I just wanted to capture these in all the different lighting. And thankfully, it was a pretty sunny day, so you could see it outside underneath the sun. And one more thing to note, these actually are very, very sparkly even out of direct lighting indoors. Like here, I'm kind of like in the kitchen away from the light, but I still found it to be very holographic. I actually had to come back inside because my neighbor's kid was hammering on something and screaming. So here we have Orange You Glad. This one is a juicy orange jelly packed with those holo bar glitters. Now this polish is a really nice shade of orange. It's a little pumpkin-y, so I think it's going to be perfect for Halloween. But what I really want to note about these formulas is that the holo glitter, it just comes right out on your brush. There's no fishing. You don't have to put the bottle upside down. There's just so much glitter. It comes out so easily. And it's just so holographic and sparkly. So here, again, doing 3 coats. I might leave these in 2, but just wanted to give everyone the visual on 3 coats. And then here it is with the top coats. So juicy and squishy looking. This gorgeous green is called Visible Tan Limes, and it is a bright green crelly. Sorry, not a crelly, it's a jelly. And this one is like so much fun. It's that classic Kelly green with a bit of a lime twist. And again, fantastic formula. Very, very smooth and even on that first coat. The holo in here, it's just such a great choice because, I mean, we've all seen holo flakes. I love holo flakes, but I just think that these have such a high impact. And like I said, they're not overly difficult to remove. So it's just like the best of both worlds in my opinion. And these have such an incredible color payoff while also maintaining that squishy jelly look. This one really does look like grass, like holographic grass. It's so much fun. Now we're going to look at Cherry Slush Fund, which is a great name. This one's a bright red jelly, and this one is so opaque. Even though it's a jelly, like it's just so pigmented. It's really, really beautiful. Very reminiscent of a cherry slush. I feel like I'm getting a sugar high just looking at this one going on my nails. And what I love about this color is that it's so bright, but also like a classic red, but with a touch of pink. It's just such a great shade, and love the sparkle here. This is so very good, and it's a blue raspberry slushy blue jelly, and I love this one. This one is like one of my favorites. I don't know, there's just something about the base color and maybe the fact that the description references blue raspberry, because that's like the best flavor of anything candy wise, and it's just so nostalgic for me. It just reminds me of summer and childhood, and I don't know, it's just really fun on the nail. So this one I definitely think is best built up in 3 coats. And again, if you've just hopped in for some reason at this point, I'm not showing myself top coating, but I am using the glitter grabber and a quick dry top coat over that to get a super glassy gel-like shine. And last but not least, we have Jam Session, which is a plump purple jelly. And I just had to get an extra few seconds on the bottle shot because these just look dynamite in the bottles themselves. The holo really stands out and just looks so rainbowy. Jam Session is another favorite of mine because I love purple. I feel like the holo in this one really stood out. Maybe it's just the contrast with the darker base. I don't know what it is, but I love it, and I love a good purple. This one's like a purple grape freezy, and just absolutely love it. Again, this one I think is going to be best in 3 coats. And with that 3rd coat, you're always getting a little more depth to the base, so you're pretty much going to get opacity for anyone, even if you have longer nails. And I couldn't be bothered filming myself doing the tutorial, but I literally just took the polishes straight out of the bottle and painted 3 colors on each of my nails. It was so low effort and so high impact. Obviously, if you can grab the whole collection, please do, because it looks amazing as a very lazy vertical gradient, and in any other nail art, it's gonna look incredible. But if you are looking for direction on 1 or 2, if you can only pick up 1 or 2, my very favorite is Lookin' Fine Apple. I just think that the yellow is so unique and bright and happy, and the holo really peeks through there, so I really like that one. And So Very Good, which is the blue, it just reminds me of being a kid and wanting a blue freezy. Blue was like always the most popular flavor. It seemed like it to me, but yeah, it's just so fun and so nostalgic for me. I don't know, I just really love that shade of blue, and of course I love the holo glitter, but in close 3rd place is the purple. It's just such a good purple, and I don't know if it's my imagination, but that one just seemed like super holographic. So maybe it's the contrast of the darker base with the holo glitter, I don't know, but it worked incredibly well. So let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you're planning on picking any of these up. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and have a great day wherever you are. Bye.